The water was murky, dark shapes loomed, casting eerie shadows that danced with the currents. The silence was deafening, broken only by the occasional creak of the underwater structures. A shiver went down my spine as I ventured deeper. The weight of the water pressed in from all sides, making every movement feel slow and deliberate. I was swimming through the ruins of an underwater city, a place lost to time and the relentless embrace of the sea. The buildings, once proud and tall, now lay in silent decay. Kelp swayed in the current like ghostly fingers, reaching out as if to pull me into their cold embrace. The seaweed moved with a life of its own, adding to the haunting atmosphere. Fish darted between broken buildings, their movements quick and sudden, a stark contrast to the stillness of the ruins. They seemed to be the only living things in this forgotten place. Their scales shimmered, catching what little light filtered down from above. The light danced on their bodies, creating a mesmerizing display of colors in the otherwise dark environment. This place was beautiful, but terrifying. The juxtaposition of decay and life, of darkness and light, created a scene that was both enchanting and unsettling. I could see the outline of a ship in the distance, its massive form looming like a ghost from the past. It was a reminder of the power of the sea and the fragility of human endeavors. It was massive, even lying on its side. My heart pounded as I approached, the sheer size of the wreck overwhelming. What stories did this ship hold? What had led to its demise? What secrets did it hold? The questions swirled in my mind, each one more tantalizing than the last. The ship seemed to whisper its mysteries, inviting me to uncover them. As I swam closer, the water grew colder. The temperature drop was sudden and sharp, a chilling reminder of the unknown dangers that lurked in these depths. I could have sworn I saw something move on the deck. A shadow, a flicker of motion, something that shouldn't be there. My pulse quickened, the sense of being watched growing stronger. The ship was a galleon, its wooden hull covered in barnacles. It lay there, a ghostly relic of a bygone era, its once proud structure now a home for marine life. The sight was both mesmerizing and haunting, a testament to the passage of time and the power of the sea. A tattered sail clung to a broken mast, waving weakly in the current. I approached cautiously, feeling the weight of history pressing down on me. Each step forward was a journey into the past, a step closer to uncovering the secrets this vessel held. The eerie silence was unnerving. It was as if the ocean itself was holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. The tranquility was deceptive, masking the potential dangers that lurked in the shadows. There was no sound but the gentle hiss of my own breathing through the regulator. What happened here? I wondered, my mind racing with possibilities. Was it a storm that brought this ship to its watery grave, or something more sinister? A chill ran down my spine as I noticed a skeletal hand gripping the railing. The sight was macabre, a stark reminder of the lives lost in this tragic event. Who was this person, and what were their final moments like? Its bony fingers were wrapped tightly around the wood, as if frozen in a last desperate grasp. The image was haunting, a silent scream echoing through the depths of the ocean. I peered into a dark opening below deck. The darkness was impenetrable, hiding whatever secrets lay within. My flashlight barely pierced the gloom, revealing only shadows and the occasional glint of metal. A pair of eyes blinked in the darkness. They were watching me, unblinking and eerie. My heart pounded in my chest as I tried to make sense of what I was seeing. I jumped back, my heart racing. The unknown presence was both terrifying and intriguing. What was it? A ghostly apparition or just a trick of the light? The mystery of the ghostly vessel deepened, pulling me further into its haunting embrace. Something was wrong, and I felt a growing sense of dread. I thought I saw a figure move in the shadows of the ship. It was tall and skeletal, with seaweed clinging to its bones. I blinked, and it was gone. Was I imagining things? I swam further into the wreckage. The air grew thick and stale. The silence was broken only by the creaking of the ship as it settled deeper into the ocean floor. I had a bad feeling. I needed to get out of here. Section 4. Trapped. As I turned to leave, my heart skipped a beat. The silence of the deep was suddenly shattered by a loud crash. I spun around, my eyes wide with fear. The entrance had been blocked by a fallen beam. I was trapped. The weight of the water pressed down on me, making it hard to think clearly. Panic welled up inside me. My breathing quickened and I could feel the cold grip of fear tightening around my chest. I had to find a way out, and fast. I tugged at the beam, but it wouldn't budge. I was stuck. Then I heard it, the sound that sent chills down my spine. A low growl echoing through the wreckage. It was a sound unlike anything I had ever heard before, deep and menacing. It was coming from behind me. My heart pounded in my chest as I slowly turned around, dreading what I might see. Slowly, I turned to face the sound. The water around me seemed to grow colder, and the light dimmed as if the very ocean was holding its breath. Standing in the dim light was the skeletal figure I had seen before. Its presence was both terrifying and mesmerizing. Its eyes glowed with an eerie green light. They seemed to pierce through the darkness, locking onto me with an intensity that made my blood run cold. It smiled, revealing rows of sharp teeth. The smile was not one of friendliness, but of hunger and malice. I was going to die down here. The realization hit me like a tidal wave, and despair washed over me. I had to escape, but how? Join the adventure. Want to know what happens next? Does the diver escape the haunted shipwreck? Join our journey of daily stories. Don't forget to like, comment your ideas, and subscribe to help us grow this amazing community of storytellers. Let's inspire and laugh together.